And hello once again, race fans, as we get ready to cap off what's been a truly exciting race weekend here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. The Chick-fil-A 400 version 3 getting ready to be run as we will begin to say goodbye to this historic racetrack and get our sights set on Texas Motor Speedway for chase race number 3. But we haven't finished up chase race number 2, at least for the Snickers Cup Series, as Division 3 is ready to take here to this racetrack for 24 laps of racing. We got 4 drivers, 1/3 of the championship chase field inside this division, including Arnold Columbia, who actually starts on the outside of the front row here. Also, Dylan Poteet, Aaron Williams, and John Acosta. We'll keep our eyes on those 4 during the course of the day. Oh, I forgot another driver. Also, Dougie Shears in the 83 is another driver who is a championship contender in this as well. Alright, so on the point for this race, going to be none other than Michael Harvey, still looking for his first Snickers Cup Series victory of Season 3. The other drivers inside the top 4 all have been to victory lane this season. Columbia did it at Talladega, Felix Harris, I believe, did it back at Atlanta, and Seth Cole did it at California. So those 3, they're trying to look for their second wins of the season. As we will now get these cars rolling off, they will complete 2 pace laps, and then we'll get them under the green flag. Now, we've had on 2 different sides in both divisions, drivers do well and drivers not do well. Actually, in Division 2, all 4 championship contenders that were in that division did not finish the race. What has Indianapolis got in store for us here today? We're going to find out in mere moments, then we're going to cover a driver that we'll be looking at during this race who has a chance to make history. Alright, the lights are out atop the pace car. We'll get ready to go to green flag racing. Here is the driver that we're talking about that has an opportunity to make history here today. Never before has a manufacturer been, or a team rather, been able to sweep a race weekend. However, Jack Richards won the Division 1 race for Hendrick Motorsports. Division 2 race went to James McLeod for Hendrick Motorsports. Anthony McCurry, the only Hendrick Motorsports car here in Division 3, is going to be rolling off from 33rd place. That's next to last in this field. If he could pull off the win here today, it would not only be his first Snickers Cup Series win of Season 3, but it would also give Hendrick Motorsports a complete Snickers Cup Series sweep at Indianapolis. Is it possible? Can it be done? We're going to find out in mere moments, as the Good Info Dodge will start off alongside the Aquafina Chevrolet. Columbia, he's really had some mechanical problems in the last 2 weeks. We're going to have to see if maybe he can bounce back here. No mechanical problems during his qualifying run. He got the outside pole, so here we go, getting ready to go under the green flag. It is now going to be displayed, and we are green flag racing at Indianapolis, the last race of the Indianapolis for the season. Down to turn 1 they go. We've seen characteristics of Indianapolis be a big one happen on the very first lap. Will that happen today, or can these drivers mind their manners for 4 corners? Looks like everybody's good off of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Everybody keeping it nice and clean. And we're still green flag racing. This is nice. But they still got 2 more corners to go, so don't be counting your chickens just yet as they continue to race back for a second. George Roque actually going to take a second place, but Michael Harvey, here's the turn 4 area, very dangerous. Harvey's into the fence. Oh, the caution's out. Oh, and Nailers gets turned. In second place, Roque is involved, and they're all backed up. John Acosta, championship contender, is involved. Arnold Columbia, another championship contender, is in it. I see there. Brandon Gonzalez is in it. Ziggy Bain, Seth Cole, Jeff Ehlers, Toby Ward. They're still wrecking back here. Look at the black smoke. Good grief. You can't even see through that stuff. Poteet, Mary Cole, they dove onto pit road. Oh, there's Dougie Shears. Another championship contender involved. Jacob Boyer is in it. Oh, my. Let's look back here. See what other cars are damaged. Oh, there's last week's winner, Alex Lozano. Oh, championship contender Aaron Williams is in it. Oh, and they're wrecking up ahead. Ricky Hawk, Jason Marshall, and Aaron Reed all getting together. They spin, but that's all. Roki Gonzalez, Jacob Boyer, Ryan Cooper. Oh, Felix Harris, second place car. Whoa, what happened to him? He's second, but that front end is completely caved in on that car. Oh, there's Arnold Columbia. Third straight week of hard luck for that number 82 team. He started in second. There's Lozano. There's Dougie Shears, another championship contender involved in this. McCurry's worked his way up to 14th already. John Acosta, I saw get a piece of it. Same with Max Skinner, Ziggy Bain, Toby Ward, Seth Cole. They're all headed for pit road. Matthew Rodriguez possibly got a piece of it. Well, Michael Harvey's coming to pit road too, so maybe these are just regularly scheduled stops. So I guess the lead would cycle around then to Wyatt Morgan in the 73. But let's take a look and see what happened as we're under the caution flag. Well, amazingly enough, that big wreck was not what the caution actually came out for. Right there, Aaron Reed gets into the fence, and he goes around off the nose of Anthony McCurry. So it was a solo car spin for the 66 car, which really brought the caution out, but he brought it down onto the apron, got it righted, and continued on. But caution flew for that, but I don't think they were expecting the caution really was going to be needed for an incident much, much worse that occurred starting at turn 4, and it began at the very front of the field. Alright, let's take a look here. George Roki gets into the fence, coming off turn 4, and just clips Ehlers. Columbia, he's going to get by Roki's machine, but I don't think he's going to be so lucky. Oh, look at Roki, actually almost got airborne there after hits from both Felix Harris and Arnold Columbia and Matthew Rodriguez. But try going to our helicopter view, see if we can see who's involved here. There's Acosta. Matthew Rodriguez bounces into Columbia once more. Brandon Gonzalez gets a piece of it. Seth Cole, Max Skinner, Dougie Shears, Ziggy Bain, Jacob Boyer, Dylan Schwallenberg, Jason Marshall, Ricky Hawk. McCurry was in that. Lozano, Ryan Juke, Alyssa Anderson, Ryan Cooper got nailed by someone. Liam Ervig, Pichu London, Jake Rogers. They were all involved. Toby Ward involved. Let's look further back here. Things just backed up here. Matthew McMurray, he kind of back down in time, but Mary Cole and Dylan Poteet, they both dove for pit road before the pit road was closed, so maybe some luck going on for them. Look at Brandon Gonzalez, like he's actually sitting up on top of Jacob Boyer's machine. Yeah, he is. Brandon Gonzalez in the 71 is up on top. You can't even see it from that angle. You can barely see it there. Yeah, he's up on top of Jacob Boyer. Wow. Caution's out, huge wreck, huge implications. Let's see what's going to result from it. Well, we ended up tallying a total of 4 championship contenders caught up in that incident. Aaron Williams, Arnold Columbia, Dougie Shears, and John Acosta. Now, this is what we've got right now for our official report. Felix Harris is out of the race in 26th. Dougie Shears has retired. He'll finish in 27th. Jeff Ehlers in 28th. Another championship contender in Arnold Columbia has retired in 29th. Then it's Alex Lozano, George Roki, Jacob Boyer, Ryan Cooper, and Ralph Mason all out of the race. So 2 championship contenders are out already in 27th and 29th. Let's show you where the rest of everybody else is running at this point after pit stops are made. And this going back to green and going through the running order is brought to you by Charles7847's YouTube channel. If you want the craziest commentary, the wackiest wrecks, and the closest finishes, stop on by Charles7847's channel, and you will never be disappointed, literally. Alright, so here's the way they line up for the restarts. We'll go back to Green Flag Racing on lap 6 of 24. It's Wyatt Morgan now the leader. Brad Namia will be second, Bill Doberpool third, Ryan Juke fourth, and Mary Cole is in fifth. Remember, she and Dylan Poteet dove onto pit road when the caution came out. Poteet is going to restart in 6th. Toby Ward will be 7th with Matthew Rodriguez 8th. Rest of the top 10, Pichu London and Seth Cole. Pole sitter Michael Harvey will restart in 11th. Max Skinner in 12th. 13th place could be Matthew McMurray. And then here's your 2 championship contenders that are that were involved in that incident that are still running on the racetrack. Aaron Williams will restart 14th, and John Acosta in 15th. Anthony McCurry's up to 16th, trying to complete the Hendrick sweep at Indianapolis, with Dylan Schwallenberg 17th, Alyssa Anderson 18th, Brandon Gonzalez 19th, and Liam Ervig runs in 20th. Ziggy Bain will be 21st, 22nd, Ricky Hawk, 23rd, Jake Rogers, then it's Jason Marshall back there in 24th. And in 25th, the last car on the racetrack is Aaron Reed. Pace car peels off. We'll go back to green flag race on lap 6 of 24. If you're just joining us, we've already had 9 drivers retire from the race after a huge wreck that occurred on the front straightaway. It began with second and third place cars Jeff Ehlers and George Roque. It took out 2 of our championship contenders, Dougie Shears and Arnold Columbia. May have a battle on for the lead here, heading down into turn 2. Brad Anami is getting a pretty good run down here. Can he stick it to the inside? Nope, not this time. But he's got a whole back straightaway to pick up some speed, and here he comes. Lots of room to make the pass down low. Nothing that Wyatt Morgan can do. He's just going to have to stay up high and hope that he can get back in line soon, as Anamia will go to the front. Then it's going to be Bill Doverpool to second. Ryan Juke now getting ready to challenge for third. As Doverpool, oh my goodness gracious, wow, that was close. And Anamia's into the fence. Whoa, watch it, watch it. Oh, good save. Oh no, Max Skinner got turned. Skinner in the 81. And he saved it! Oh, but now they don't! Oh, Ziggy Bain and Jake Rogers after contact with Matthew Rodriguez. Oh, and Rodriguez is smoking. Rodriguez is done. Oh, wow. That engine's gone. Jake Rogers and Ziggy Bain, they were 2 that were involved as well. Look at the damage to the front of Ziggy Bain's machine. And we almost didn't have a caution. Oh, Brandon Gonzalez is on pit road as well. And Bill Doverpool leads us under the caution flag. Let's look back and see what happened. Put us under caution for the second time today. They nearly saved that. Okay, here's first the incident with a former winner this season, Brandon Gonzalez. Looks like he's just going to make some contact with Anthony McCurry off turn 4. 2 NCGMRS teammates getting together right there. As Jason Marshall got turned there as well. In the 7th, oh, and Gonzalez runs into Aaron Reed, and that sends him straight down. And that's the 3rd time that we've had a driver hit that inside wall. Division 1, it was Alex Filter. Division 2, it was Dion Scott. And now in Division 3, it's Brandon Gonzalez. What is it that they keep sliding towards that pit wall? I don't know. Aaron Reed got spun out anyway as well. And now let's quickly rewind here just a little to see what happened to Jake Rogers, Matthew Rodriguez, and Ziggy Bain. Taking a look here, Rodriguez gets forced down into the wall by John Acosta, and then when Rodriguez comes back up, he kind of just squeezes Rogers up, and Rogers can't do anything, and Ziggy Bain's just an innocent bystander too, but that must have been a pretty hard lick that Jake Rogers gave to Matthew Rodriguez there, because Rodriguez left the scene with that engine blowing up. So tough break for some drivers there after some contact between John Acosta and Matthew Rodriguez, but hopefully Brandon Gonzalez is alright, as we've had our 3rd driver hit the very entrance of that pit road wall that separates pit road from the racetrack. And it's the 3rd time in 3 division races. Filter in Division 1, Dion Scott in Division 2, and now Brandon Gonzalez in Division 3. Let's go back to green flag racing. So Ryan Juke's going to be the leader after pit stops were made. Drivers out after the incidents that just underwent there are Ziggy Bain, Matthew Rodriguez, and Brandon Gonzalez. Let's go through the field, brought to you by Charles 7847's channel, as it looks like it's going to be 22 cars still left to battle it out for the win. And we'll go back to green flag racing on lap 11 of 24. Ryan Juke is the leader. Mary Cole is now up to 2nd. 3rd is Matthew McMurray. How about Aaron Williams, a championship contender, up in 4th now. 5th is Liam Irving, Alyssa Anderson 6th. Anthony McCurry, he's steadily moving his way up. He's 7th. 8th is Max Skinner. 9th is Ricky Hawk. And Dylan Poteet completes the top 10. Then you got Bill Doverpool in 11th. 12th is Michael Harvey. 13th place, Pichu London. 14th, Wyatt Morgan. 15th, Jake Rogers. 16th place is going to be John Acosta. So all 3 of the championship contenders still running on the racetrack are running in the top 16. Dylan Schwallenberger restarts 17th with Brad Namia 18th. Rest of the top 20, Seth Cole and Toby Ward. Then it's Jason Marshall and Aaron Reed that will complete the rest of the field still running. Well, we need to take one little quick commercial break here. We'll be right back for the green flag. Keep it right here. This is the Chick-fil-A 400 version 3 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Now, we're back just in time for the green flag. Thanks for keeping it here, as we have 22 cars for just joining us. Still in this thing to win it at Indianapolis. I've been just thinking here during that break As they get the green flag on lap 11, Ryan Juke leads them down, looking for his second win of the season. He won back, I believe it was at Daytona. But I was just thinking, we had Sean Galligan in the Truck Series race, who was a championship contender, win the Division II Truck Series race. We had Trent Dunham, who was a Mobile One Cup Series championship contender, win the Division I race in the Mobile One Cup Series race here. But we have yet to have a championship contender in the Snickers Cup Series go to victory lane at Infineon. Can that happen today? We still got Aaron Williams, we still got Dylan Poteet, we still got John Acosta out here on the track. They could end up doing that. If so, Poteet would go to victory lane for the first time this season, the Snickers Cup Series. For John Acosta, it'd be the second time he'd go to victory lane. As there goes Matthew McMurray around. McMurray in the 96. And Michael Harvey, the pole sitter, and Max Skinner get into it as well. Caution. And Ryan Juke's going to be the leader, even though he's got some damage. He got into the wall there off that corner. That was a pretty hard lick there for him. Skinner just spun down pit road, I think. I don't think he got that much damage. Michael Harvey, the pole sitter, however, did. And Matthew McMurray got some pretty significant damage to his Sign Pro Chevrolet as well. To continue the thought I was saying, it'd be Poteet's first win this season in the Snickers Cup Series, John Acosta second, and Aaron Williams third. But right now we're under the caution flag. Ryan Juke is the leader. Let's look back and see what happened as Matthew McMurray spun coming off of turn 4 and collected Michael Harvey and Max Skinner. Now, it looks as if they were going to go 3 wide for the lead here, and it just didn't work. Mary Cole tried to get underneath Ryan Juke. McMurray tried to get in under Mary Cole, and while he was trying to do that, Juke and Cole made some contact, and that spun the 96 around, and then he just gets a tap from Liam Ervig. Ervig's got some pretty significant damage. That must have been a pretty hard hit for the 76. And then Max Skinner gets spun. So does Michael Harvey, and the two of them go spinning, and watch Harvey's hit into the wall there. Oh, man! Slammed the wall. Max Skinner also involved there, but Harvey took the hardest lick of all right there. Tough break for Harvey, as these cars are just attracted to that pit wall there. I don't understand it, but 3-car incident puts us under the caution one more time. Now, we'll go back to green flag racing now on lap 16 of 24. After the incident that just occurred, we got Toby Ward actually out of the race. Apparently the damage is just too significant on that car for him to be able to continue, and Michael Harvey has also retired from the race. Matthew McMurray and Max Skinner, apparently the damage wasn't so bad on their cars. They were able to continue, so Michael Harvey, Toby Ward, those two drivers out of the race. Harvey, after hitting the pit wall there, and Toby Ward, he was caught up in the first incident of the day, and apparently the damage is just too significant. They probably black flagged him, told him either you come down pit road and you fix it, or you are going to be disqualified, so they just decided to take it to the garage area. Anyway, this is the way they'll line up as we get ready to restart. Brought to you by Charles 8747. Man, that was a good mess up. Charles 7847. I got it. His YouTube channel. Ryan Juke is going to be the leader. Dylan Poteet is up to second, currently the highest chase contender at this point. Mary Cole is in third, fourth Liam Erving and Alyssa Anderson. Nice to see that 79 car having a good run up here in the 5th position. Jake Rogers is 6th, Pichu London 7th. 8th is Wyatt Morgan, Bill Doberpool is in 9th, and in 10th will be Ricky Hawk, with Brad Nami 11th, 12th will be Seth Cole, that's Dylan Schmallenberg 13th, Anthony McCurry is 14th, there's another championship contender in John Acosta, he's going to restart 15th, Aaron Reed, he spun out to bring the caution out for the first time, he's up to 16th now. That's Matthew McMurray 17th, Max Skinner 18th, Aaron Williams, he spent a little bit of extended time on pit road, apparently they wanted to get that car back up to speed, he's 19th, and Jason Marshall 20th. Alright, so back to green flag racing, we will go. Ryan Juke, looking for his second win of the season, as he's going to lead them down to turn 1, but look at this, here comes an unofficial teammate in Dylan Poteet. Poteet gets his materials and whatnot from Richard Childress Racing, and that's where the 98 is out of, as Dylan Poteet goes to the lead. Now Poteet, this is an interesting thing here. Whoa, Ervig! Oh, we got nailed by Wyatt Morgan, and Morgan rides the wall with Pichu London. Oh, and they're still wrecking back there. Matthew McMurray through the grass, John Acosta through the grass, as everybody's trying to miss the damaged race car of Wyatt Morgan. Morgan was up on his side riding the wall Who else is that back there? Oh, John Acosta. Oh. And there's Ervig's machine. We saw him spin out. There's Aaron Williams. He's trying to make his way around the Wyatt Morgan machine. See if he can. It doesn't look like he's going to, but at least the cautions come out. Man. John Acosta, another tough break for the 80 car. So he was involved in this, and there's the... Oh, where is he? Where's Liam Ervig? There he is. He was the car that spun out and got nailed by Wyatt Morgan, who then went up and was literally riding the wall on top of the hood of Pichu London. Dylan Poteet's leader under caution. Let's see what happened. I'll take a look here. They tried going 3 wide for third. Oh, and they just started bouncing off each other there with Ryan Juke, Alyssa Anderson, and Liam Ervig. And Liam's car is going to go up. Watch Wyatt Morgan. He nails the 76, but then watch what happens here. 73 up and onto the hood of Pichu London. Then he nails the outside retaining wall one more time. Let's see how John Acosta got involved. Oh, right there! He just barely clipped the 76, but it was enough. Oh, man, tough break there. I thought for a moment there John Acosta actually missed him. And oh, that's why Matthew McMurray went through the grass. He bounced off the 80 car who was coming down onto the apron. Just a tough break right there for John Acosta. Another championship contender with trouble. That leaves Aaron Williams and Dylan Poteet, the 2 championship contenders, left here, possibly at the end of this race, because I think we may have a shootout to end this race. As we've got another incident that occurred here involving 4 drivers: Pichu London, Wyatt Morgan, John Acosta, and Liam Ervig. Now we're going to have a 4-lap shootout to decide this race. And drivers that will not be around to be able to contend in it are Wyatt Morgan, John Acosta, and that's it. John Acosta is actually going to retire in 20th place. So not exactly the best finish for the driver, the number 80 Slim Jim Ford. Alright, these are the drivers that are left to battle it out, as we have a total now of 18 drivers left on the racetrack. Dylan Poteet, the leader, as this running order is brought to you by Charles7847's channel. Poteet leads, Mary Cole 2nd, Jake Rogers 3rd, Ryan Juke 4th, Alyssa Anderson 5th, Bill Doberpool is 6th, Dylan Schwallenberg is 7th, 8th is going to be Matthew McMurray, 9th, Aaron Reed. Talk about a comeback. He spun out. The first car to have anything happen to him this race was Aaron Reed. He spun out, but he's up here now in the closing stages of this race in the 9th position. Unbelievable. Pichu London, who had the 73 run right up on top of him during that last caution, he's up to 10th still. Seth Cole is 11th. Anthony McCurry, 4 laps to pass 12 cars. Can he do it? Be interesting to find out if the Hendrick Motorsports sweep will take place here, as he's going to restart this race in 12th. Jason Marshall will be 13th with Max Skinner 14th, 15th Brad Namia. Aaron Williams, he's running in 16th, 17th Ricky Hawk, and Liam Ervig runs in 18th place. Now the pace car currently in the turn 4 vicinity, and then we'll put them under the green flag for 4 more laps before we declare a winner. Dylan Poteet's been to victory lane in the Truck Series, has yet to go to victory lane in either Mobile or Snickers. He's still hungry for it. Let's see if it could happen today. But I'll tell you what, Mary Cole, last few races, we've seen her up here at the front in the closing stages. Could today be her day? Be the second time the 72 car has gone to victory lane. Mark George put it in victory lane earlier on the season at Infineon. Don't count out Jake Rogers, Ryan Juke, or how about Alyssa Anderson? Certainly nice to see the 79 up in the top 5 as the green flag is out for what could be the final time today. Hopefully we've seen the end of the dreaded yellow as well, but you never know. As Dylan Poteet and Mary Cole, they got good restarts, and now it's going to be those two to contend with each other here off down the back straightaway. As Best Battle is back for 5th place, Bill Doberpool down to the inside of Alyssa Anderson. Front 4, single file. Poteet, Mary Cole, Jake Rogers, Ryan Juke. Dylan Schwallenberg got moved up the racetrack there. He's now getting challenged for 6th. I think that was Matthew McMurray going to the inside of him. Remember, McMurray spun off turn 4 not too long ago. But Poteet will lead. Oh, he slams the wall off that corner. So did Mary Cole, and now... Whoa, Aaron Reed! Hang on to it, Aaron! I don't think he did. No, he didn't. Oh, they're wrecking up here again. Oh. Dylan Schwallenberg's involved. Reed, Brad Namia, Pichu London, and this race may be over. Poteet may have just won his first Snickers Cup Series race. I don't know, but Mary Cole did get Jake Rogers for second. Alyssa Anderson is in fourth, Bill Dobrpool fifth. Oh, Aaron Williams was in that. Oh, man. Another championship contender. He was en route to a top 15 finish in the Staybill Toyota. He's involved. We received word he's actually going back to the Skittles paint scheme next week at Texas, but man, just a tough break, and that's the second caution in a row that's taken out one of our surviving championship contenders. Let's look at a replay. Well, here's what happened to Aaron Reed. Right here. Oh, Matthew McMurray gets into the fence, comes down, bounces into Reed, and I thought they were going to hang on to it. I really did. Right there, Reed gets clipped. He's trying to hold it, but he's no Red Bell. He spins down into Pichu London, who then clips Brad Anamia. Dylan Schwallenberg's trying to maneuver his way through. No such luck. Anamia shoots back up the racetrack in front of him. And Anthony McCurry way back behind this as well. So Hendrick Motorsports will not sweep at Indianapolis. He's involved as McCurry. Ricky Hawk got a piece of it as well. And watch Aaron Williams. Oh, he runs into both Jason Marshall and Brad Anamia. Liam Ervig rear-ending his alter ego, Ricky Hawk. So that was about maybe 8 or 9 cars involved right there, and probably the hardest of all right there is Aaron Williams, who if he had made it through there, he may have finished inside the top 10. You never know, but Dylan Poteet, let's go back and find out if it's official. Dylan Poteet may have won his first Snickers Cup Series race of his career. Well, folks, it is official. That was a good one. Official. Dylan Poteet has won his second overall NNSCRA race of his career, and the first ever Snickers Cup Series win of his career is going to take place here at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What was the question I asked at the top of the program? Would a championship chase contender continue the streak and win here at Indianapolis? The answer is yes. As a matter of fact, Dylan Poteet is the only Division III championship contender who finished this race. As he comes out of turn 4, Dylan Poteet in the number 78 Denver Mattress. As a matter of fact, we've just gotten word he is the new points leader in the Snickers Cup Series because of this win. He's the only driver who finished in position number 1 in the Snickers Cup Series, so he's the new points leader heading into Texas. As he comes down, he's going to cross the stripe, and in his own words, it's a Christmas miracle! Dylan Poteet, how about that? He won in the trucks earlier on this season, now wins in the Snickers Cup Series. And this winning moment is brought to you by Randy Orton Fan 2011's YouTube channel, the home of the Pro Offline Racing World Championship, the PORWC, where only the best of the best drivers from around the world compete. Subscribe to Randy Orton Fan 2011 now and enjoy one of the most popular leagues in the NR 2003 community, the PORWC, bringing the world together by racing. Congratulations to Dylan Poteet. What a race, what a win. And you bet he's going to savor this victory for a long time. As he picks up the win, he now is the new points leader for the Snickers Cup Series, and we owe it all to Indianapolis Motor Speedway, a track with a personality that is very unknown until you get on there and race it out with your competitors. Well, folks, next week we'll see you at Texas Motor Speedway. Hope to see you then. The chase rolls on in all 3 series. Once again, Dylan Poteet is your winner in the Chick-fil-A 400. See you next week at Texas. Here comes the finishing order and the standings heading into next week's race. You've been watching the NNSCRA Offline Racing at its best.
I am the one who lost control. But in the end, I'll be the last man standing. I am the one whose soul is sold. Forever come to be the last man standing. Glorious, noble in my mind. Everything you fight to win. Taking all